back in Week 2. The Steelers dominated their first matchup against the Browns. Can Cleveland get revenge? Find out next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Cleveland Browns Stadium on the shores of Lake Erie. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Cleveland Browns. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Browns ball club. Things haven't gone exactly according to plan to this point, but boy, you and I down there with them before the game, they were fired up.
And they understand how important this game is. Win this one, they can start to think about a turnaround.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Steelers, they were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. And they'll be led by their 5'11" quarterback, and a mobile one at that. From Temple, it's P.J. Walker.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. From the 33, here's second and a yard. First carry now for Kareem Hunt. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. The Browns at 1-8 now on the year. And whatever promise they had to start the season fully evaporated now as they come in losers of 6 straight.
Well, you know what they often say, winning breeds winning, but unfortunately, the flip side of that can be true as well because this is a club in desperate need of a spark out of somewhere. A big play on offense, turnover, takeaway on defense, something to get them pointed in the right direction. They need it quickly.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Walker now. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. To throw is Walker. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Throwing again, Walker on 2nd and 10. And it's incomplete.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on third down. And third down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
Yeah, he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Steelers offense set for their first possession here, and it's Kenny Pickett who will lead the way, the second-year man, Charles, from Pitt.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. 1 touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Pickett back to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. You look at this Browns defense. They've certainly had their struggles against the run at the 30th ranked unit out of 32 teams in the NFL.
The numbers are definitely not in their favor, but every time I click on the film and watch them, I see stretches where they play against the run really well. Their biggest problem, when they give up those explosive runs, those 30, 40, 50-yard runs, that'll really mess up your averages.
Pickett, he's going to throw it again. Completes this one to Pickens. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 46-yard line.
And they'll run for the first time with Najee Harris. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 7 yards there and a first down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. To the air on first down with Pickett. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Back to throw, Pickett. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Pickett will look to throw it here. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 25-yard line. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. 1st and 10. Here's Pickett. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 23-yard line.
Pickett going to bootleg it. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Then he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Najee Harris, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Steelers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now a 7-0 game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25. 2nd drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. And they had a long drive going last time, but it stalled out. But still, maybe something positive to carry forward from that last drive.
Well, a few different things that you carry forward. Number one, as you noted, they were moving it pretty well, so that gives them a lot of confidence. The second part is, keeps your defense off the field, gives them a chance to rest up a little bit. And last but not least, you've taken a good look at what you've done on offense, noted where the weaknesses are, and you know when you want to come back to them.
Like when you're organized with your points. Well done.
A, B, and C.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by DeMonte Casey. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Pickett back to the air on 2nd down. In trouble, and he's taken down. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. Pickett and the Steelers in need of a big play here. 3rd and long after the sack. That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there, and they rallied and made the tackle.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. As they've got it as we resume action. Able to power through.
Now that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block, but the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes, so when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
They run again with Hunt, and not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Now a 2nd down throw for Walker. And he'll find Akins there, complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Here's Walker. This is Akins hauling in the short pass. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 17-yard line. Handoff up the middle. Hunt able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
On 2nd down, right back to Hunt. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. Hilton goes in motion right. Hunt will try going up the middle. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Here's Dustin Hopkins now to try the field goal. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here.
A 29-yard attempt.
And it bangs off the right upright, no good.
It's been a nightmare season. You're well under 500. Your defense hasn't really kept you in a lot of games, and now it's spilling over to the kicking game. That's 3 points you've got to be able to bank on.
So here are the Steelers to take over on offense. They've got the lead right now in this ball game, and they're on the heels of that nice win last week over the Packers. They turn to Harris to begin the drive. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Well, these two teams met in Pittsburgh earlier in the year with the Steelers prevailing in that one. So they'll be looking for the win here in Cleveland to complete the season sweep. Harris going to get it again on second down. Able to fight through one tackle. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 42 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. 4 minutes to play here in quarter number 2. Here's Pickett on second down. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available. And incompletion as a result.
Open man, that's the tight end flyer move. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. This is taken at the 18. It'll be a 47-yard punt with a net of 40 following a 7-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Cleveland offense making their way out. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit, and then to not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
A first down throw for Walker. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. Extra point now by Boswell. And it's good to make it 14-0. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. This fielded right at the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Second down. Here's Walker. He'll buy some time right. On the right side, it's Hilton with a catch. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Now Walker. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now Walker. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, he's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
To throw is Walker. They'll roll him out right. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Martin, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
This is Akins hauling in the short pass. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33.
Here we go. Strike.
Walker looking to throw on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It gets a sack and a turnover on downs.
Pickett to throw on first down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Here's Pickett. Looking for Pickens. He's got him on the out route.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Here's first and goal, and gosh, points here. A chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime.
Now Pickett.
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Allen Robinson, his 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Steelers take a 3-touchdown lead.
Boswell good with the extra point, and it's now 21-0.
Browns nothing.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
But this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first-half scores just like this one.
The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
Well, after incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, it certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
Escaping the pressure right. And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. Here's Corey Bojorquez now. On the return is Peterson. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over.
The Steelers taking over now late in this first half.
There's really no reason to change what they've been doing to this point. They've got the lead. They've looked good this first half.
I agree with you totally, and a lot of coordinators, play callers feel exactly the same way. Until you stop what I'm doing, why should I make any changes? But there are a few that kind of outguess themselves or try to outguess the opponent, and they try to consider what they would do to take things away and go to those plays right away. It'll be fun to watch when they get to the second half to see which way they go.
Yeah, but to this point, it certainly hasn't been broke. We'll see if they try to fix anything.
2nd and 10. Pickett, he'll look to throw it.
No, he doesn't have it. Maybe some alligator arms there going over the middle. 3rd down.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
On 4th down, here's Presley Harvin on to punt.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
The Browns now going to take over late in this first half. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive.
The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Now a 2nd and 10.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw.
And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hopefully they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Let's do it. Come on. Set.
First down, Walker.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by DeMonte Casey. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Boswell's kick is good, and the route is on. It's 24-0.
Well, Charles, I think you'd have to call that a win for the defense after the turnover already in field goal range, and they had to settle for 3.
Yeah, being the beautiful part is you start so close to the end zone that your thought process on offense has to loosen up a little bit because you're thinking to yourself, you're almost guaranteed 3. Let's take some good shots at the end zone and try and turn it into 6.
So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things starting to get interesting in this final weekend before Thanksgiving. So let's see what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin up at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. Gus Edwards, a touchdown run in the victory. From there, we head on over to Wisconsin to check on the Packers at home at Lambeau Field. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. The Chargers locked in a tight one, but this is a game you feel they've got to have. Lastly, let's get you to Charlotte, North Carolina. Check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium. And you can see they trail the visiting Cowboys. C.D. Lamb with a touchdown catch from Dak Prescott. We got a fine first half out of the former Alabama man, Najee Harris. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break. Final adjustments being made for the second half. Whether they'll amount to much in a game that's already pretty well decided, well, that's another question. Nevertheless, let's get you back out to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. And we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. The Steeler offense ready to get going to begin this third quarter. Pickett leads the Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs.
At their 25-yard line.
He'll set up to throw from the gun. Completes this one to Pickens.
He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Pickett. A short one there to Freiermuth. And Freiermuth going to have a Steelers first down as he'll get this up past the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Back to throw, Pickett. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground, incomplete.
And that could have been the lifeline they needed. This is a play that could have been made. Instead, it's just going to fall incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Harris running straight ahead. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens.
And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. The Steelers send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Browns will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They'll begin the drive with Hunt. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 11-yard line.
Walker now.
This is caught by Hilton. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up.
And Walker now to throw on 1st down.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
11 more yards. That's another Browns first down.
On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. Now 2nd and 9. Here's Walker. Swings this out for Hunt.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Walker.
And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 45-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
To throw is Walker.
That one is caught by Hunt. Only 3 there on the screen at 2nd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
2nd and 7.
This is Ford. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Back to throw. Walker rolling to his right. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 23. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They'll run with Hunt. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Second down. Here's Walker.
Throw left side complete. That's Hunt. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
And when you're throwing the ball downfield really well like they have been on this drive, it's really a nice time to work one of the screen plays in. One of my favorite play callers in the game has always told me he starts every game with 10 to 12 screens because if he starts feeling the pressure from the defense, he uses their aggressiveness against them.
Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Ready.
Again, it's Hunt. And not a whole lot there as he'll get him down at about the 2. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Hunt. And Hunt is not going to get there. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal.
This defense continues to be good on 3rd down. I mean, they haven't allowed a touchdown offensively. Are you saying, let's go for this? Let's try to get it in the end zone.
I don't know about that because of what you just described. They've been so good, and they don't give up the big play that you would expect in downs 1 through 3. Why should 4th down be any different? You might want to go ahead and kick the field goal and see if you can figure out something else as this game moves on.
Harris starts the drive on the ground. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line.
56 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
So not quite out of danger just yet. Still backed up a bit, but only need a few inches here on 2nd down.
They run the play fake. Here's Pickett.
Man open is Robinson. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Pickett back to throw.
Going to throw right side here, complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
It's a gain of 10. And the Steeler 1st down.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They hand this off to Harris, and a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Good gain there on 1st down, and keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 3 for 7 so far in this game. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football.
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40.
The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a 1st down.
1st down, Pittsburgh.
They'll run again with Harris. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st.
On 3rd down, here's Harris. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. 4th down now after a loss of 2. The Steelers send out their punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. The Browns offense trotting back onto the field.
It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second.
They'll run with Hunt on second down.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
That's good for the Browns.
A first down throw for Walker. This is Akins hauling in the short pass. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And now it's a bootleg with Walker.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Walker's throw here pulled in by Hilton.
And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 38-yard line.
To throw is Walker.
They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
10 more yards. That's another Browns first down.
On first and 10, Walker.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Pickett leads the Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs.
At their own 28-yard line.
Harris will start the drive out.
And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Again, it's Harris on second down.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
98 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
First down, Steelers.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line.
11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
On second down, this is Harris.
And he's going to take it down to about the 35 here. That's what they needed. It's an 8-yard gain, and now 3rd and 4 suddenly doesn't look so bad.
And it's 3rd down.
Now here's another carry for Harris. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This from 54 yards away. Boswell's kick is good. And the lead increases even further. It's 27-0 now.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Taking it about the 1. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. It's been a tough go for them. It's still without any points here in the fourth quarter. And a big deficit, Charles. But they moved the football on some drives. They just haven't had any points.
Yeah, and I know in their minds they're thinking the game plan has actually been working. We just haven't scored points. Well, isn't that the bottom line, partner? To put points on the board. So if you're moving it and you're not scoring, is it really working? Right now, they've got nothing left to lose. They might as well go for broke.
Taken down at the 11-yard line.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
No, they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field. So you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
So for the Steelers, it's a win that might keep them alive in the playoff race.